it has everything to do with how they're treated. And so the reason why they're allowed to be treated this way is because of the way that the world sees them. And if you know, if you think about the boys, this is like based on a true story. If you think about the boys that died, there's like almost nothing more interesting than to give them life. And to not only give them life, but in the film, like giving the camera to them, postpone their death as long as possible inside the film. And with that idea, it just makes sense. That's just one reason. There's so many reasons because it intertwines with Coulson's narrative impeccably.
I love the answer. You have like the most poetic answers about your projects. And I mean, speaking of which, you commented when you were discussing your first film, Hill County, this evening, you mentioned that you wanted to explore how Black Americans have come to be seen. Mm-hmm. So I was interested in knowing what did you hope to discover with Nickel Boys?
Yeah, what did I hope to discover? So many things. It is an experiment specifically in aligning the audience as best as possible with the idea of seeing with the characters simultaneously. There's something, I made this film Hell County this evening, and one thing that was important, it takes place in Hell County, Alabama, primarily. It follows two boys, Daniel and Quincy, and one thing that I've noticed is that there's something fundamental about the camera that not only intensifies objectification, it also incites, if not permits, if not invites judgment, just fundamentally by the way that humans process information. And so in that film, it was important. I was like, oh, so if I make these poetic images that are kind of strategically ambiguous, and then I don't show them making any decisions. I don't show them really doing anything necessarily. It's hard for you to judge how they've got to be where they are and why things are happening in their lives, which kind of just forces you to be with a person in a way. In the same way that, everyone's like, well, what did Mike Brown do in the store? He must have done something in the store. But if you don't know that aspect of it, and you just know that this is what happened on the street, or you see him lying down and you organize things, it forces a person to truly be in relationship with the way in which sometimes making a decision is not making a decision at all, or the position that you're in is largely in part because of systematic issues. And I forgot what you asked me.